A girl goes to the most extreme lengths to see her sister alive. Do you like twists in movies? Of course you do, and this right here is the video for you. Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's video we're going to go through the Japanese animated movie King of Thorn. Get your snack, get comfortable, and be ready to be entertained. Let's get started. Life is normal in New York City until a busty lady falls from the sky. These things do happen, but what is untypical about this death is that instead of cleaning the blood and brain, the health organization isolates the area as they are dealing with a deadly virus named Medusa. No doctor has been able to find the cure. The virus is so deadly that after 30 to 60 days from infection, the body starts turning to stone and gets petrified. The world is in chaos, and there is great political tension. A Russian businessman named Ivan Vega says that his group Venusgate is searching for the cure. He keeps saying that ice will conquer the stone, implying that they will find the cure in the coldest way possible. On the other hand, US officials are considering the possibility that the Medusa virus is a bioweapon created by the Venusgate. They decide to spy on the Venusgate. The mission is named Sleeping Beauty. 3 buses transport people to the Venusgate lab-stroke castle. These people have volunteered to be put in a hibernation state after scientists said if they freeze the body before the virus kicks in, they can stop the petrifying process. Inside the castle, a receptionist takes the information of the main character, Kasumi, and hands her a bracelet. Then she is told that she has to leave her twin sister, Shizuko, so she can attend the briefing that Chairman Vega is doing for the guests. At the end of the briefing, Abita asks a very reasonable question, saying, "What if the guys running the place die while the volunteers are frozen?" The man responds that the castle is controlled and managed by an AI system called Alice. This system also knows the emotional and physical state of the residents through the bracelet on their wrists. We then see Kasumi wearing the bracelet. She contemplates going through hibernation, knowing she will be alone for 100 years without her loving sister. The girls then fight, as Kasumi doesn't want to go through the sleep alone. Her sister very sadly says that she believes they will meet again. Kasumi then awakens alongside the other people. They're shocked to see that the facility they're in is covered by vines filled with thorns. While looking around, some sort of mutated bat lands on Kasumi's chamber, sending her flying to the ground. She's luckily caught by 2 boys who ask her what's wrong. A swarm of bats flies down, and after opening the door, people go in the elevator without realizing there is no elevator. They all fall in. Then a monster rises and tries to catch Giza, but Giza gets saved by Kasumi and a blonde guy, who gets caught by the monster and gets crushed to death. A small group of people is able to survive after the chaos. They sit around and try to figure things out, when the group's alpha male gets into a fight, but a hot blonde girl gives them a piece of her mind, putting a stop to the fight. The group wraps their bare feet with pieces of t-shirts, so the thorns won't be a problem. As they go up, Kasumi tries to figure out why Marco, who's a criminal, looks familiar to her. The group again gets cornered by a monster, who detaches the old Giza's head. The group tries to run from it when they get shouted at by a young boy, Tim, who tells them that the monster is called a Demonsaurus, and it tracks prey by using sounds. Marco then throws the little boy, along with Catherine, the blonde girl, into the water. After that, the group members jump in themselves. On the other hand, Catherine notices Kasumi is nowhere to be found. Marco then finds Kasumi, who's unconscious underwater. The group realizes that they're surrounded by 12 demons. The guys try to run to the hills, where they find guns and blast the monsters. After surviving this, all of them regroup in the security room and treat minor injuries. Ron, the cop, says that Catherine is hiding something from her past. They then drill Pete with questions until he snaps and takes Kasumi as a hostage and runs to the elevator. The boys, on the other hand, prepare for the rescue mission, but they're surrounded by demons, so the rescue mission has been put on hold. They make their way further up the tower via a broken bridge covered with thorns. All is going well until Catherine gets stung by a thorn, and hearing the noise, the monsters come. Marco acts quickly and shoots a fuel container, exploding the area beneath them. After that, the group finally gets together in the storage room. Marco reveals his true identity. It turns out that he's a second lieutenant sent by the US to blow up the facility if the suspicions were true. The suspicion that Venusgate made Medusa a bioweapon. Then Dr. Vegas comes there and tells them that a test subject went out of control. Kasumi thinks that this subject could be her sister. Vega tells them that this whole hibernation thing was just a study to learn how to control dreams and forge them into a reality. The group then finally goes out of the castle. They look around and see that the castle is covered by thorns. Kasumi then sees a camera on the ground. She turns on a video on the device and sees her sister having some sort of seizure before the recording cuts out. She comes to a realization that all this thorn stuff is the work of her sister's dreams. She then runs back into the castle. Marco tries to stop her, but she says she has to go in. Marco, Tim, and Catherine go in a helicopter. The castle turns into a dragon. Kathy pulls a gun on Marco, asking him to fly away as she wants to live peacefully with Tim as her new son. Marco tells her that there's no outrunning this thing, as it will engulf the whole world with its thorns. The helicopter then goes out of control, and Marco falls out. Luckily, he's able to hold on to a metallic piece from the castle roof, and falls into the same room where Kasumi is still searching for Shizuku. Catherine and Tim turn into stone outside. Marco decides to help Kasumi. Both Marco and Kasumi start having illusions. It turns out that the virus actually affects the conscience of the mind. Kasumi talks to a clone Shizuku made of thorns. Kasumi is finally able to crawl to her sister's unconscious body. When she looks at Shizuku's wrist, she starts having flashbacks about all that has happened. It turns out that when her sister went to the hill, Kasumi was so upset about going through the sleep alone that she attempted double suicide. Shizuku held onto the ledge, but when she turns and looks down, she sees Kasumi dead. After witnessing such a painful event, Shizuku's imagination of having a Sleeping Beauty scenario where she is with her family sleeping in a castle surrounded by thorns came to reality. As far as the dead sister part goes, Shizuku dreamt her sister back to life. So the Kasumi we're seeing now is from Shizuku's imagination. The castle then collapses, and to save Kasumi, Shizuku pushes her out of the collapsing roof with a golden vine. She then gets caught by Marco, and they jump into the ocean. At the end of the movie, Marco asks Kasumi to live a happy life. Kasumi then kisses him on the cheek and goes to look for any people in the area, where she finds Tim. So that is all the time that we had today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon to remain updated about all our future videos. See you all next time.